Alright everyone, welcome back to my channel, Baseball Talk with Nick Morgan. So today we're going to be updating you guys with where everyone stands in the Major League Baseball voting. Who is in first, second, and third, who is just there, who could potentially advance to the starter selection but not quite, what everyone's looking at vote-wise, etc. Now there are a couple of surprises here that when I personally looked at this, was very shocked, okay? So if you guys want to change any of this, you guys have to go ahead and vote for your favorite players down below using the link in the description. It's going to bring you directly to the MLB All-Star Game ballot from Google. And yeah, there's a couple things you guys might want to change. So go ahead and vote for your favorite players, your favorite team's players, whatever you want to do. Go vote down below if you haven't already. Even if you have, go vote again. You can vote up to 5 times a day. I've been doing it. I need to see some of my favorite Yankees and some of my favorite overall players in this game in just a couple of weeks. So the starters election is essentially new this year to Major League Baseball, but in just a couple of days, you'll have the top 3 guys from each position move on, and they will be voted for. Whoever gets the most votes out of that will be the starter for the All-Star Game. So it's a little different, a little new, way to spice things up a little bit. So we're going to read you the 3 starters from every position and the 4th guy who might potentially be one of those 3 guys if you guys vote for him enough. So starting in the American League with the outfield. This is no surprise. The number 1 guy with the most votes is Mike Trout, 1,904,273. And actually, a quick note before I read the next couple of votes and names. These were all votes, and all these numbers were put together a couple of days ago. So there's probably a lot more votes for all these players as we currently are making the video and uploading it. But this is just a general idea from I think either yesterday or the day before where everyone was at vote-wise. So there's a lot more than this. I don't really think players really shifted up and down in the rankings at all, but a lot more votes probably have went to the majority of the players, if not all the players. So after Mike Trout in the outfield for the American League, you have Austin Meadows with 887,946, and then Aaron Judge was actually a big surprise since he's rarely played, 577,640 votes. So that's the first outfield position. Now the 4th guy in this vote is Max Kepler, 435,789. So I don't really think he's going to go ahead and make it. If Judge is back and healthy, which I think he should be by the time the All-Star game hits, he'll be in the game. Whether he's just starting or not, we'll have to wait and see. The second outfield spot for the American League, you have George Springer with 1,495,817 votes, followed up by Mookie Betts, 777,642 votes, and then Joey Gallo, he's amazing, 537,934 votes. Byron Buxton is going to go ahead and be your 4th place, I guess like runner-up guy for the second spot. He has 418,000 votes and almost at 418,300. Your final outfield spot, you have Brantley, who has 924,173 votes, Eddie Rosario with 687,515 votes, and Josh Reddick with 511,903 votes. Now, this is big for me. The 4th place guy, Brett Gardner, my favorite player right now in Major League Baseball, 259,179 votes. So I don't think he's going to get enough to beat Reddick with over 511,000 votes by Friday. Very unfortunate, but hopefully next year Brett Gardner will have a spot in the All-Star game. Now in the designated hitter spot, again, this is only for the American League because the National League does not have a designated hitter. You have JD Martinez, not a surprise at all, 893,689 votes. Hunter Pence, who's had a phenomenal 2019 so far, 602,766. And this is the shocker. Nelson Cruz has 506,211 votes. And Ohtani, who is 4th right now vote-wise, has 362,147 votes. So that actually really got me. I thought Ohtani would be at least top 3, maybe even the 2nd guy, falling behind JD Martinez. Because everyone loves Ohtani, but he just hasn't gotten a lot of votes yet. So if you guys really want to see him in the All-Star game, you got to go click that link down below. Tell all your friends to vote 5 times a day. I mean, that might not be enough, but just as much as you can. In your catching position, not really a shock here at all, Gary Sanchez of the New York Yankees with 1,357,340 votes. Then James McCann with 580,394 votes, followed up by Robinson Chirinos, 487,000 votes approximately. And your 4th guy in the catching spot is Jason Castro with 444,533 votes. I don't really think that's going to change much. Maybe Jason Castro gets in front of Robinson Chirinos, but Gary Sanchez will most likely be the first one in the starters election, and he'll probably be the starter for the game as well. At third base, you have Alex Bregman with 1.3 million votes. Then Gio Urshela, who has just about half of that, 502,614. Bregman is running away with the AL third base spot. He'll most definitely be the starter if this continues in the starter selection. And then Dozier with 424,028 votes. And your Boston Red Sox, Rafael Devers, has 335,635 votes. He's in fourth place. He's currently not going to be a part of that starters election, which honestly, I think he's a great player, but I'm not really surprised that he won't be in it for the starters election. Speeding it up a little bit, we have at shortstop Jorge Polanco with 818,000 votes. Carlos Correa, 656,995 votes. And Gleyber Torres with 565,728 votes. So a big name you don't see on this list is Francisco Lindor. You don't see him at all. The fourth guy is actually Tim Anderson with 510,000 votes. And well, I honestly thought he'd be one of the top. Actually, no, maybe I didn't. Tim Anderson's been very good, but Jorge Polanco has been amazing with the Twins. Carlos Correa is Carlos Correa, so of course he's going to get a lot of votes. And Gleyber Torres is a Yankee, so he's going to get a lot of votes too. So Tim Anderson is third. He has a chance, yes, but probably won't make it to that starting election. At second base, Tommy La Stella, who has been on fire for the Angels with 1 million votes. Jose Altuve with 923,000. DJ LeMahieu with 739,000. And Jonathan Scope is your fourth guy with 362,000. He won't be anywhere close to DJ LeMahieu by the time this first part of the election closes. At first base, another New York Yankee. You have Luke Voit, who has been a beast with the Yankees ever since coming over from the Cardinals. 696,000 votes for him. CJ Cron has 586,000 votes. And Carlos Santana has 560,000 votes. Chicago White Sox, Jose Abreu probably won't make it, but has 517,000 votes. He just needs about 45,000 more to have a decent chance of running. And then we're going to start with the National League outfielders. This guy has the most votes in all of Major League Baseball. Pause right now and comment down below if you think it's either Yelly or Bellinger. And I'm going to say it in just a couple seconds, so here we go. The guy with the most votes in Major League Baseball right now for this All-Star game, Cody Bellinger with 2,184,251 votes. The guy is nuts, having a tremendous year, bringing in one other person with 2 million plus votes, and that's Christian Yelich. We'll get to him in a second. Not even Mike Trout at the moment, which is kind of crazy. So Bellinger is in first for that first National League outfield position. Then Albert Almora Jr. of the Cubs with 645,000. Jock Peterson, 598,000. This is another big shock. Bryce Harper is currently not in the starters election if the voting was to end today. 498,100 votes only. Not enough to get to Jock Peterson. 100,000 votes behind him, which is crazy with all the hype up with his $330 million contract, him being with the Phillies now. Like, I was really expecting him to be one of those guys with a whole lot of votes, and that's just not him. And I'm actually really surprised. Then now we're going to move over to Christian Yelich in the second outfield spot. He has 2,065,000 votes. Jason Hayward with 614,000 votes, and Kyle Schwarber with 585,000 votes. Alex Verdugo has about 437,000 votes, and I'm sorry if you guys can hear rain. It just started pouring where I am, so just don't mind that. In this last outfield position, you have Ronald Acuna Jr. with 1,229,200 votes. Nick Markakis with 614,000. Charlie Blackmon with a little over 530,000. And Ender Inciarte with 332,000 votes. So we have a couple positions left in the National League. One of the biggest shocks, other than Bryce Harper and maybe a couple others, is that JT Realmuto is actually fourth in the catching spot, voting-wise, in the National League. The first three are Wilson Contreras with 1.5 million votes, Brian McCann with 725,000 votes, and Yasmani Grandal with 513,000 votes. JT has 438,000. Now, Brian McCann has really turned his career around and turned his season around, having a really great time with the Braves at the moment. Yasmani Grandal, big name with the Brewers, and a lot of fans really are liking the Brewers this year for a long postseason run. J.T. Realmuto, though, supposedly the best catcher in baseball, and he's not even in the top 3 when it comes to ranking them via votes for the All-Star game. At third base, no shock here, Nolan Arenado with 1.4 million votes, Chris Bryant with 850,000 votes, and my guy Josh Donaldson with 550,000 votes. I voted for Justin Turner, who was 4th with 512,000 votes. At shortstop, Javier Baez, without a doubt, 1.6 million votes. Dansby Swanson, 764,000 votes. That's not a guy I was really expecting to see up there in the top 3. Corey Seager with 494,546 votes. Trevor Story is actually 4th with 457K. And I personally thought I'd see Swanson and Story switch. At second base, Ozzie Albies is currently at first with the most votes in the National League with 1 million. Mike Moustakas, 966,000 votes. Ketel Marte, 554,000 votes. And Kiki Hernandez has 455,000 votes. He's looking to get a 3rd spot at second base for the National League. And at first base, to end off this video, Josh Bell, who has had a really nice season for the Pirates, putting up a lot of home runs, RBIs, great OPS, great average. 1,106,186 votes. Freddie Freeman, the left-handed first baseman with power, 1 million votes. And then Anthony Rizzo has 948,000 votes. Max Muncy of the Dodgers with 446,704 probably won't see a spot in the starters election. So guys, that's going to end this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to drop a like down below, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below if you guys want to see me vote for the starters election, guys, when that ballot finally comes out. I'm thinking I'll probably do that maybe this weekend or early next week. So guys, that's going to end this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you all next time. Peace.